The year is 1950 and the location is Los Alamos National Laboratory, the same place where first nuclear bombs were made during World War II. Four men, Enrico Fermi, Emil Konopinski, Edward Teller, and Herbert York, are doing their usual conversations during lunch. They were talking about flying saucers and faster than light travel. Then the conversation moved on to other topics. Then after some time, Fermi blurted out, "Where is everybody?" So, where are everybody? Are aliens real? This is what we will talk about in this video. There are billions of stars in the Milky Way galaxy, and some are similar to our Sun, with a very high probability that some of these stars have Earth-like planets in their habitable zone, and many of them are much older than Sun. If Earth is a fairly typical planet, then many of these must have developed intelligent life long ago, and some civilizations would have even developed interstellar travel. Even at a slow pace of interstellar travel, Milky Way galaxy could be completely traversed in a few million years. That is a small time at geological scales, let alone the scales of the universe. However, we have not seen any evidence of any extraterrestrial beings. Why? This is the Fermi Paradox. Fermi was not the first one to ask this question. As Nick Lucid says,
"Nobody lives in a vacuum."
Other implicit mention was by Konstantin Tsiolkovsky in an unpublished script in 1933. Let's do some maths. There are 10 raised to the power 12 galaxies, and each of them have approximately 10 raised to the power 12 stars in the whole observable universe. So, there are about 10 raised to the power 24 stars. 5% of those stars are Sun-like stars, which means they are similar to our Sun in terms of size, luminosity, temperature, etc. That gives us 500 billion Sun-like stars, and according to a study, 22% of those stars are orbited by Earth-like planets, which means 100 billion Earth-like planets. Going into the speculative territory, let's imagine that 1% of Earth-like planets develop life. That would mean 1 million billion intelligent civilizations in the observable universe. Now, downgrading a bit to our galaxy, there should be 100,000 intelligent civilizations in our galaxy, but no one has ever received any messages from them. Why? There are few possible solutions to the Fermi paradox. Let's see some of them. These explanations can be divided into two groups. The first group suggests that there is no intelligent life out there, and the second group says that there is intelligent life out there, but we are not able to see or hear them for some reason. Explanation group 1. One explanation goes like this. Suppose there are 100,000 intelligent civilizations in our galaxy, but they are not contacting us due to some galactic law of some kind. But at least 0.01% of them would be an outlier and would try to contact us. But since we have not received any such communication, thus it means that there are no advanced civilizations. But our math suggests that there are thousands of intelligent civilizations out there. So what's going on? One explanation takes the support of Great Filter. Great Filter is a wall that all life forms hit on their journey of becoming an advanced civilization. There are some stages in the evolutionary process that are extremely unlikely or impossible for life to get beyond. That stage is called the Great Filter. Some of the Great Filters can be the origin of life, jump from single cell to multicellular organism. I mean, the Earth has existed for 4.5 billion years and single cellular life evolved 3.5 billion years ago. But the multicellular life came only 600 million years ago. So, how unlikely is the jump from single cellular to multicellular? Other great filters can be the evolution of intelligent life or the destruction of life via nuclear bombs or bioweapons. But where in the timeline does the great filter occur? There are three possibilities. First, we are rare. The great filter is behind us. Second, we are first. And third, we are doomed. The great filter is ahead of us. One hope is that the great filter is behind us and we have surpassed it. That means it is extremely rare for life to reach our level of intelligence. But what is the great filter that we surpassed? It can be right at the beginning, the origin of life. The second possibility is that we are the first. This means that the great filter is not behind us. One hope is that the conditions in our universe are just reaching the place that would allow the life to form and exist. This means there will be millions of species on their way to superintelligence, but none of them have reached there yet. The third possibility is that we are doomed. The great filter is ahead of us. One possible great filter can be regularly occurring cataclysmic gamma ray bursts. Other possibilities are self-destruction via nuclear weapons, biological wars, or the climate change. Group 2 explanations. Advanced civilizations are out there, but they have not contacted us for some logical reason. Some of those possible reasons are the galaxy has been colonized, but we just live in some desolate rural area of the galaxy. Just like in Attack on Titan, the people of Paradise Island think that they are alone for a long time because they live so far away from any other civilization. In the same way, we might be living in some rural desolate area of our galaxy. Possibility 2. This might sound absurd, but the entire concept of physical colonization of the whole galaxy might be hilariously backward for a more advanced species. The space is cold, dry, and unforgiving place. It could be easier for a super advanced civilization with all the resources and energy of a whole star to upload their mind in virtual reality and enjoy an eternity of utopia instead of going out and risking their life exploring the universe. They could use something called Matryoshka brain for this purpose. The Matryoshka brains are super powerful megastructure supercomputers powered by Dyson sphere, which are spheres around the stars to harness all their energy. These computers can simulate virtual realities on a large scale, in which the consciousness of the advanced species can reside and live happily forever. Possibility 4. There are scary predator civilizations out there, and most intelligent life knows better than to broadcast anything which might reveal their location. The concept is that there are some civilizations who are killing everyone in their path for some reason, and the people are not broadcasting or signaling other civilizations because if they do, they might get on the radar of the predators and then get wiped out. Possibility 5. There is plenty of noise out there, but we are too primitive or listening to the wrong things. We are listening to radio signals. But what if other advanced civilizations use something other than radio signals, something better than radio, which would mean that we are listening to the wrong things. Possibility 6. Higher civilizations are all around us, but we are too primitive to perceive them. What is life? There are like 123 definitions. We are still not sure what life is and what we should consider alive or non-alive. So, how are we supposed to find out if life exists out there or not? We might be looking right into the eyes of something alive, but we are not realizing it because we don't consider it alive by our definitions. We don't know if life is out there or not, but what we do know is that life is there on our planet and we should strive to preserve it. Do you wonder how an advanced civilization would power their world? Click here to know about it.